Vinny!
Hello, come on. We're waiting for the other party. Give me a second.
Wait, what other party?
Let's go. We gotta go in HR.
Okay.
Listen, it'll all be discussed in HR.
Wait, who the hell is coming? Oh, Vinny, we hired someone yesterday. This old lady. She's really, really nice.
Okay, hell yeah. All right, step in my office, please.
Tempest
Yo,
Vinny.
what's up? All right, I'll see you after storm then.
I wonder what this is
All right,
gonna be about. Can you discuss
they should
anything?
be here shortly. Well, we're waiting for the other party, then we'll discuss.
I like the color of your car, by the way. It's a dope
It's
color.
for breast cancer and ovarian cancer. That's right. Say something about Tempest, so you look like a fucking complete fool now.
It's for what?
It's for ovarian cancer and breast cancer because
Okay.
it's October, so it's boobie month.
No, it's a dope color though. To be. Wait, what?
Step in.
Wait, what?
Okay, guys, how we doing?
Pretty good.
Great, Vinny. Great.
So we do have a bit of a concern here.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Nothing with you, Raya. You're more of the complainant, so we're going to the complainee.
Oh wait.
I mean, yeah.
The complaint. What's this complaint about?
You have been doing very bad things lately, and it is very unfair to Raya. And Raya is tired of constantly calling for meetings. You talk to her for 5 minutes, and then you tell her that I'll be right back, and you don't come back for about 10 minutes. Then you continue to tell her that, okay, let's meet up and talk, and then you leave again because you're always doing something else instead of focusing on your career here at the Train Diner. Also, you leave her to do boost by herself where we don't conduct illegal stuff within the Train Diner. So can I hear your side of the story, please, Mr. Zoe Levy?
Mr. Vinny, where'd you get this info from? I'm kind of concerned because I've never heard about this.
Oh, are you lying now? So you're telling me Ray is lying?
Oh, you got this information from Rhea.
Yeah, she's the one that put the HR complaint in about you, of course.
So what did you say, Rhea? What did you say to Vinny? 'Cause I didn't know you had some concerns.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I didn't think that this would go to an HR meeting. It was more like an
See, the thing is, she was just expressing concerns to me, but as a employee of the Train Diner, and you both are co-owners of the Train Diner, it falls under HR protocol that we have to have a meeting about this because we need to nip it in the bud now and not make it an issue for the future.
No, I understand that, Vinny. I just kind of want to know how comes this wasn't expressed to me as a partner.
Because she was doing the right thing by coming to her HR office, so that's why.
Oh, so these little things, she rats me out and says that I didn't even know these things was a thing.
I would like to express this very, very seriously to you. It's not ratting out. It's expressing a concern.
Expressing a concern.
Fixing it before it becomes a bigger issue.
So, Reyna, what's your concerns with me now?
I already told you.
Yeah.
I would like to hear it from the horse's mouth, please.
Whoa.
What?
No, you don't. Oh, okay, that's
she looks like a horse.
HR like to make a
no.
complaint
That sounds.
Yes, Raya.
You know the figure
on.
of
You just
speech
called me
here.
a horse?
Hearing it from the horse's
in
mouth.
front of HR.
No, it's.
All right, complaint. This is about complaint number 5 on Mr.
This
Zolo
is a figure of
Levy
speech.
here.
Figure of speech.
All
Figure of
right.
speech, guys.
She claims that Raya looks like a horse and she has bug teeth. Bug teeth. Okay.
That's exactly.
All right.
Okay, so what's the complaints that I had a
Put
meeting?
in quotation there.
So, yep. Can you just sign on here, please, Raya?
Yeah, let me just sign.
Thank you. Let's make this official.
I'm Vinny. I have some
you.
concerns too. Can I express my
Hold on.
concern?
Yes, give it a minute. We are conducting the HR report on you right now. So now we are performing an investigation due to the fact that I just received another HR complaint about you calling your partner of the train diner a horse with buck-tooth teeth. How do you are you guilty or not guilty of this, sir?
Not guilty.
All right, can I get your side of the story, please, on this complaint about calling her a horse with buck-tooth teeth?
I was using an analogy, you know, like, you know, like just a random analogy. I wasn't speaking.
Right, did you feel like this was just an expression he was stating? Nah, I don't know what the hell he's coming up with.
Yo,
an analogy.
Reyna is a
I don't get
shitster.
Yeah, I don't understand what the fuck
You
is an analogy, but it's an expression.
You know, like, you know,
wanted to say. How do you feel? Do you feel like this was an attack on you, that he was calling you a horse, or was it an expression?
What does it mean?
It's a metaphor for, like, you know, analogy, like, you know, I want to hear it from the person that actually said it, you know.
Okay, maybe we can drop that one.
Yeah, you know, I apologize if you took
I
that.
didn't know that
So-
horses could
so-
talk, though.
So the problem is that you already signed, so it became an official document.
Okay, well, what?
So we-
okay, but what? What?
Do you want to take action upon this document that's an official document of the train diner?
Can we gather those, like, bunch those two complaints?
All right, I'm gonna look
together?
up. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, so here we have is that Zoe Levy states that he calls Rhea while she's very busy. Tugs, I'm in an HR meeting right now at the train diner. I'm sorry, it was a very important HR meeting I had to go to. All right, I'll call you as soon as I'm done here. All right, so according to my documents here, we have 2 complaints on you. The first complaint is the very heavy one, is which you constantly are calling Rhea for these meetings to meet up with her about business. It also states that as soon as you do get here, you start talking for about 2 minutes time, and then you tell her, give me about 5 minutes, I'll be right back. You've done this to her multiple times. She feels like you're not being a very good business partner to her, and she comes like third to you when it comes to the business, instead of being number 1 on your mind about these business meetings that you do have.
Can I speak on that, Vinny?
Yeah, you could. That's,
Okay.
that's your turn. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, since we're gonna be getting into micromanaging, and I'm just gonna put it like this. I told Reyna that you know, I need to talk to her about some business stuff. She then proceeded to text me and say she's free. So I said, come meet me at the dealership. And then you know, as she met me at the dealership, she then proceeds to show up with 4 other people. And
Wait. Are you stating that you're conducting business with the train diner in another business?
No, I was buying a car, and I was looking at a car, so I was like, okay.
I thought you were working there.
If I check here correctly, it shows that your employment also is the Elite
He
Motors.
sold the car in the middle of our meeting. He said, "I'll be right back. Let me just sell a car. Give me 5."
Vinny, I thought this was my opportunity to speak.
Very good. Okay,
I'm sorry
that
for
is not
interrupting.
noted
I'm
down. That is
sorry.
part of. Okay, continue.
Okay,
Zoe
so
Levy.
I stepped out of the establishment to talk to her. Every time I call Reyna for meetings, she's with a posse of like 4 to 5 people. So I can't really speak in business in depth because you know, there's so much people around.
Do you feel that she's always with a posse, or does she always feel neglected by you, that she makes sure she's around people because she is used to you leaving her all the time, so she's always feeling lonely?
Well, I would honestly say it's a reverse, because every time I do speak to her, she's around a bunch of people, and I'm limited to what I can say, because, you know, our business is supposed to be discreet, and you know, and
I mean, how do you think she feels that you literally are trying to talk business with her and you decided to say, give me a minute and sell a vehicle?
Well, first of all, I told her that, you know, I normally step away from the situation because there's other people there, so I kind of like, damn. So that's why I said I'll call her later when she's actually free, because that's what I initially said. When you're free, we could talk about this business. And again, she proceeds to show up with, you know, her posse.
Can I interrupt there?
Yes, you may talk now. Yes.
Yeah, my posse
you
stays
know-
away, and they are very well aware to not like interrupt a meeting.
Because you know how
So
not
we
to
stepped
mix
away.
business with your pleasure.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, I
exactly.
mean, but that's why when he
Vinny,
said,
a
"Can you
meeting
swing by-"
between ownership should be between owners, not people
And
standing
she
around
steps
listening.
away from her. You
No,
call
she doesn't. No,
so-called
she doesn't.
Posse,
No, she
profiling
doesn't.
them as a posse instead of just friends. That's another thing I have to note down, that you are profiling. Okay, right there, perfect. Okay. Zoe, it's not looking good for you, Zoe.
Listen, I'm trying to make you hear me understand me, Vinny, on why when every time I try to, it's like impossible to talk to Reyna and have these meetings. So I try to keep it as.
Is it impossible for you to talk to her, or is it impossible for her to talk to you because you're deciding to sell vehicles while you're trying to conduct business at another business,
First of
which
all,
is breaching contract?
First of all,
with
I
the train
was
diner?
not selling.
Hold on, HR is speaking. Okay, you are conducting business in another establishment when you should be worried about your main business, which is the train diner. You also continue to constantly ask her to meet with you, and you always leave her. And then you told her to leave the establishment with it was prime time, busy time, lunch hour to go do a boost for you.
which I thought he was gonna join us on,
Okay.
and then just abandoned us
Okay.
again.
Okay. That is
You
not.
know how much it hurts, though.
You know that's not true, Vinny. I'm speaking to you, Vinny, right now. Basically, they said they were boosting, and I said, hey, I've got a B plus, and they said they would like to join. And as the B plus comes, we're outside the dealership. I get a phone call. Someone wants to buy a car. I said, hold on, I already started a contract. Let me sell this car, and I'll catch up with you guys. That's all it was. They were already doing it. They, it was a mutual thing. It was a mutual understanding. I didn't know there was any type of problems, Vinny, because I feel that me and Reyna have a partnership where we can express. We've talked about these many times where we can express, our concerns, and but Reyna has an ego where she doesn't like to express, and she acts like things don't bother her. And
You're
then
stating, okay, let me write this down. This guy's just burying himself even more, stating that his partner has an ego. Okay, all right.
And basically, she'll, not tell me these things, and then she runs off and tells HR, which I have no problem with. HR is here to make sure everything is regulated. But
That's correct.
Every meeting that I've had with her, she whether it's here or elsewhere, she's always bringing people to the meetings, and I feel limited on my conversations.
The one thing I want to inform you is that if you actually want to put in a complaint, you can, but since she came to me first, this is a matter against you right now.
Oh, okay.
So I guess you're expressing your concerns that you have with her, but that'll be at another time. We're here for the matters of what Rhea brought to the table today about how you've been treating her.
Okay.
And
okay.
it's not fair to her what you've been doing. So give me 1 second. This might be my corporate office. Hello, HR Vinny Pistone. How may I help you?
I can't believe you really went to Vinny and told him this.
Yes.
I mentioned it in passing, and he thought it was a bigger
Oh,
issue.
you
I didn't
mentioned
think it would
you-
end up here.
Give me a second.
Why even mention it
What's
if
your,
it's not a
state
problem?
ID?
Because it was fucking rude of you. That's why.
If it was rude of me, why
It
didn't
was
you tell
rude.
me this?
It was rude.
Why didn't you just pick up the phone and call
You
me,
ran
Reyna?
away. You said, "Okay, go get it," and
Give
then
me a sec.
ran
You
and
said
said
the
to me,
Buffalo?
"Like, what am I supposed
Okay,
to
so
do?
what
Just,
is
like,
this?
chase after you?"
Is this about the boost, or is this
It's about the whole thing. It's about you being like, "Oh yeah, let's talk about it," and then we talk about it in like 5 minutes, and you're like, "Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay,
like
but
hop
you
in
would
a
have
car,
to put
like be right back."
so
316,000 down.
you can just in a random conversation just tell Vinny all of this,
I would
but couldn't
hurry
tell
up
me, or
because we only have 2
I
left.
mean, it was honestly a very short conversation.
short conversation that discuss.
All right, getting back to my meeting. So, if you guys can step out for about 2 minutes, I'm gonna just review these notes, and I'll come to my verdict. Don't leave the premises, please. Thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna get me suspended again. You know what, Reyna? I don't. One thing I don't understand about you. If you've got concerns, you can express it to me. Like,
I mean, I tried to express, and then you're just like,
Every
kinda
day,
disregard it, and
every
like
day
you
you
just
prove
repeat
to
everything I say.
every day you prove to me how not close we are. That, you know, every day I get surprised on how not close we are.
I mean, same. I'm glad we were on the same wavelength here as well.
Every day you, okay, you, Reyna, not me, Reyna, prove to me on how, fuck, what's the right word? You know, not close we are, because I you know, I thought we, you know, were closer than, you know, I thought we talked about expressing, and, you know, because I didn't mean to come off rude.
Came to my verdict. You can step back inside, both of you. All right. After reviewing all the documents here that I have in place,
Sorry.
it's okay. My office is a little tight, but you know, it's I love it. It's okay. After reviewing the complaint from Rhea against Zoe Levy, here at HR, I called corporate. They are in agreement. You will be receiving a 24-hour suspension, Zoe. Also, to maybe treat Rhea better, you will have to spend 2 hours with Rhea, and you have to do whatever she wants to do, and you cannot say no. If you breach this, you will be receiving a $25,000 fine, and you have to send it to HR office at 1304. That's the state ID you would send it to.
What?
24 hours. It's 2 o'clock right now.
Yeah. So 2 o'clock tomorrow, you will be unsuspended. Also, you have to spend 2 hours, 2 hours not in city, you add a city time with Rhea, and you must do everything she wants. You cannot say no. She will be reporting back to me, and if you do say no to anything that she wants to do, because you need to build up your relationship and become stronger and know how to work together and not have anything distracting you, like your t-shirt that you wear and that it says fuck you, and that is disgusting that you are wearing that t-shirt in your establishment. So I will that's another big thing. If you don't take that off and put a something that is appropriate for your business, you will be fined also.
Also, is it like can you make sure it's like non-violent things that you know?
She is allowed to do whatever she wants, and you cannot say no. That is the final verdict. 24-hour suspension, 2 hours with Rhea, not city time, at a city time. That is 120 minutes exactly. You cannot say no to anything, and if you do and she reports back to me that you do, you will be paying a fine to the HR corporate office at 1304.
Yes, sir.
All right. This is done. I need your signatures here to just make sure everything is legal. Thank you, Rhea.
There we go.
All right, Zolo, thank you. Rhea, this is all concluded. Now, if you want to step out, I think Zolo has a couple of matters to talk to me about a certain employee.
Okay.
All right. Zoe, how are we doing today? What is your concerns?
You know, Vinny, I feel like you know, I'm getting manipulated into situations that don't seem like situations, but they become situations because I'm being manipulated.
So you feel like you're being manipulated by, and who's the employee you feel like you're being manipulated by?
Reyna.
Reyna. Okay. Let me jot this down. Manipulation. And can you give me some examples of how you're being manipulated?
Well, you know, we had a meeting today. We discussed certain things. Everything was in agreement. Everything was fine. You know, again, there was more I wanted to speak about, but like every time we have a meeting, she brings a bunch of people. I'm very private when it comes to my business, and I think you know, she should be the same way. And then you know, when I leave, it becomes a whole nother story that did not exist.
So is that manipulation, or is that you think she doesn't give a fuck about your business with her?
Well, it is because you know, she then later on puts in a complaint, and then it's another story that's you know, it's a story that you can believe, but it was never really meant to be.
I wouldn't go with manipulation. I would go with gaslighting.
Yes, you know what? You're right. Gaslighting.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No. I'm gonna. I guess I gotta deal with my 24-hour suspension and 2 hours with Reyna.
All right. Okay. So let me call Rhea. Let me go see if she's outside. Yeah. All right, Rhea, step inside, please, with Zolo. Who's this guy behind the counter?
He works here.
Pasta, I am the official HR rep here. You will not be walking in like you're a thug on Grove Street. You take off your mask, and you work, and you wear a proper fucking attire. Thank you. This is why this. You know what, Pasta? I don't blame you, because it's the fucking one of the owners that have a T-shirt that says "fuck you" on it, and that's how he walks around. So you know what? I don't blame you, Pasta. I'm sorry.
Well, we have a no mask policy, but I guess that's.
Yeah, we do. Well,
I guess I'm only
not
following
here to
that.
work. We're.
Okay. All right, Miss Rhea. We have a complaint about you of gaslighting one Zoe Levy, stating that you want to conduct meetings with him, talk about business, but also what you do is bring a posse with you, and you don't care about business terms with him. And when you have to talk about business, because you bring a posse with you, and then he's stating that you are manipulating him, because then you report back to HR that it's all him, and he's stating that you try to get here before he would get here to tell me about the complaint. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
All right, can you give me your side of the story, please?
This is so good. This is so good.
I have friends and I have coworkers that I spend time with. It's like a team building experience. So when I get called to talk about things at a different location, I am not gonna just abandon the people that I said I'm gonna be spending time with, and I'm gonna tell them to, stand to the side, which is exactly what happened.
All right, do you
And what always
understand though?
happens.
Why do you understand? Listen, this is a complaint on you, okay? Do you understand it's the fact of he's trying to conduct business with you, and you're constantly bringing friends, and he feels like he can't talk about things that have to be said in private, because he feels like you're always around people.
Well, he brought me outside in the middle of the street to talk about it. I don't know how that was very private and how that
Whoa.
We
You know
literally
how
were on the
dangerous that is?
sidewalk when he was talking about it, so I'm not
Zolo,
sure what the issue was.
Are you trying to maybe? You trying to get her murdered?
Mr. Stone, this is maybe the 6th or 7th time. At this point in time, I had to bring her outside of the establishment because it's pretty much step outside in my office because it's an ongoing event.
I don't think he has an office.
No, I'm saying it's almost saying step outside is my office because every time we're in an establishment, she's surrounded by people. So I had to go outside and talk to her at the side of the building.
Okay. All right.
And also, can I add? Also, we have a no mask policy and a proper etiquette here, and she's been bringing in a lot of people that wearing masks and standing around looking like thugs.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
really? Very good. All right, I'll note that down.
Yeah.
Right, how do you plead to the no mask policy, but you bring your
Not
friends in
guilty.
here?
Hey, Vinny, you just seen it with your own eyes, so.
Yeah, thinking
This is
that,
someone
I am
who
not
works
done,
here.
Ma'am?
Even worse.
Okay. You plead not guilty to running around with a bunch of thugs, bringing them into your establishment and letting it look like the South Side, like the Lucky Plucker. This no mask policy is very strictly enforced, and we can't be having that. At this time, I need you both to step outside. I'm going to conduct my investigation, and I'll come back with a verdict.
All right, thank you, Pistone. Thank you.
Thank you.
I haven't had the chance to defend myself.
Ma'am, this is a thing against you, so...
You're asking for it, just so you know.
Reyna, two can play that game.
You're asking for it. You're asking for it. You're starting a war with me. I don't know if you want that.
If you're gonna pick little things that mean nothing,
you're starting a war, though. I don't know if you want to catch Vinny. You're not ready to catch these hands.
Right? You're gonna get it too. You've got me suspended 3 times.
No, you got yourself suspended 3 times. I didn't do anything.
All right, guys, let's stop bickering back and forth here. All right, I've come to a conclusion here. Rhea, you are found guilty of running around with thugs in your own establishment. Also, the way you gaslight Zoe. So for you today, you will be suspended for 24 hours also, along with Zoe Levy. And you have to deal with Zoe for the 2 hours, and you have to do whatever he wants to do. And you cannot say no. If you do break these terms, you will be fined $25,000 also.
Okay, can I just express general concern for the establishment?
Yeah.
If I'm not here for 24 hours, it's probably gonna burn.
Well, let's see what time it is. Your punishment, you started at 13:50, so 13:50 tomorrow. I don't think the place would burn. I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
And if you don't make money, that's on you guys. But that's because of this is HR and this is corporate, and it's coming from my corporate office. And we can't do anything about it. They have the final say. I called them, and this is what they told me. It's a time for you guys to start bonding. You will have enough time, because also, one other thing. It will be you two only.
Oh my god.
No friends, no compadres, no posses. So it's a building exercise and building your relationship together. All right, I need you both to sign.
So is it like, what is it? So she got to do what I tell her to do, right?
She has a 24-hour suspension, and she has to do whatever you want.
But you gotta do what I tell you to do too.
Yep. So you got to conduct this in a positive manner as a team building. Okay. This is a team building relationship. So
Chad, we got to come up with some crazy stuff.
You need to come to terms and find out what you need to do together.
Well, he's not driving. That's all I can say.
Also, for my time here today, I also need my payment of $5,000.
Well, I'm sure Zoe can figure out how to transfer from the bank account of the.
That'll be sent to HR@1304.com.
Vinny just hustled us, bro. Okay.
I didn't see it go through the corporate office yet. Oh, but that's $5K each for both of you, because you both put complaints in, so that'll be a total of $10,000.
There you go.
Let me see.
Did you get that?
Nope, nothing came through yet at 1304. And you need to just put it as a corporate payment to HR.
Okay. I think I need to go to the bank, because I don't know why this shit's not working.
Raya, can you transfer
Yes, I
right from the bank? Okay, I will take that $10,000 to HR@1304.com, and please put in the description HR payment for complaints.
1304.
Oh, I didn't transfer it by state ID, did I? That's why. What did I do?
Done.
Very good. Thank you very much, ma'am. So understand this 2 hours together. You could do it in 2 hours. Don't make it a 4-hour ordeal. And just build up team exercises together. Okay?
Sure.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
All right.
You too.
I was supposed to do it by state ID?